Do you guys have any idea how badly I have wanted to drink an entire bottle of wine and a whole bar of dark chocolate? Issue where like I can't lift as heavy as I want for my back because my biceps aren't strong enough, and now I'm not able to like lift as heavy as I want for my arms because my forearms aren't strong enough. So I'm like in this really awkward stage of my lifting career where I think I need to start working on these really small muscles to get them strong enough to be able to do what I want to do for my bigger muscles. That's never happened before to me because I've never challenged myself to like increase my weights and lift off of how I feel. It's always just been about gotta get my reps in, gotta get my sets in. I don't care how I feel. I don't care that my muscles don't feel challenged. It's all about reps and sets. So something I've never really gone through before is like realizing I gotta start doing like really weird exercises to build up these supportive muscles. Okay guys, this is just too good not to share. We got like this new piece of equipment at the gym, and here are the instructions. And it's like this plate that vibrates, and you can do all kinds of like exercises on it, but I don't get it. I wish you guys could see how silly I look right now, but I gotta read the I gotta read the directions to see how this thing works. Look at this, look how funny this is. I've seen these like power plates at other gyms. I don't know how they work. I've never tried them because it seemed like you always needed to have a like licensed or trained professional to like use it with. But my legs feel so funny from like, I wonder if I can, I don't know, what's the point of this thing? How funny. I guess maybe that's what these cables are used for, because it's showing that you can like connect cables. I don't know, this is so funny. You guys, I made an Amazon purchase and I have never been more happy in my entire life. And I can't believe I did not buy all of this stuff so long ago. I never realized how cheap it was and how easy it is to use. But check this out. So I got this this thing called a
The brand was Celly, C-E-L-L-Y. It doesn't say that anywhere here on the box, but it's a USB charged portable ring light that you can put onto your phone so that when you're vlogging or things like that using your phone, which is what I do, you have like good lighting. So I don't know if you guys can see, but like I actually have real freaking white lighting for my videos, which is awesome. Like this thing was what? I think £8 on Amazon UK. It was so cheap and it works amazingly. And then I got this set. I got this, obviously I can't show you, but it's this selfie stick, which I am a little like, my pride is a little damaged by saying I bought a selfie stick, but I recognize if I'm going to be filming a lot on my phone, it really is convenient because holding a phone up like this, it gets exhausting and stuff. But the reason I got this one actually is because it's not just a selfie stick, it converts to a tripod. So I now have my phone on a legitimate tripod, and it comes with this Bluetooth shutter release, which, by the way, like I bought one of these before and it never worked, so I just assumed all of these things were crap. But this thing is amazing. Like I can just press a button and it will stop filming, or it will start filming, or it will take a picture. So like anytime I do my progress pictures or whatever, I can just like stand and get into position and click a button. Like, yeah, welcome to like the 21st century, Megan. Anyway, I think it was really fun. Oh, and look what else I bought, because who doesn't like extra gadgets? Look at this thing. It is a bendable clamp type tripod where like you clamp it on. This is a light, so it's just like that little USB light I have, and then this thing holds the phone. So you just like position how you want the phone to be and position how you want the light to be, and you can just like clip it on anywhere, the car, the bathroom, whatever. This is amazing. Like if I'm gonna be doing a lot of filming this year, I need it to be high tech. I need it to be a lot more functional for my needs, because a lot of it is like progress pictures and filming my workouts and having crazy kids running around, and I can't be like balancing my phone on random places like window ledges and stuff like that. So that is just like a fun little update for this week that is completely unrelated to working out. And on that note, another thing that's completely unrelated to working out and diet, but yet it still is affecting me horribly, is that my son does not sleep. He wakes up screaming, completely inconsolable. Doesn't want to be rocked, doesn't want to be fed, doesn't want a bottle. You know, we've taken him up. A couple times that works if I just take him up and let him walk around for like an hour, half hour, 45 minutes, whatever. 2 nights ago, I was not able to get him to sleep until 3 a.m. And last night, he did go down at 6:15, which is his like normal bedtime. But then he woke up at 9:20ish, and I wasn't able to get him to go back to sleep until midnight. And it's not only destroying me, physically and mentally, psychologically, but it is starting to severely affect my marriage. My husband is already super stressed out with a lot of things, and he just is completely like in a pit of despair over the fact that we have children that never sleep. And like our oldest is fine during the day. Like she's doing really, really well. We have her in a good place for the first time in 3.5 years. But the baby, of course, spends his whole day, all day long, screaming, angry, crying, the tantrums. If he doesn't get every little thing he wants, he fights his naps. It takes us hours to get him down for a nap right now. We have experimented going down to just one nap. Thought maybe it worked. Had 2 nights where he slept really well, like only woke up once. Had to take him up for a half hour both times, but he went down easily after that. And then we've had several nights where it's been worse than it's ever been ever. And I've looked into his mouth. He's got no teeth coming through. I can see some bulges on his gum lines, so like it looks like his teeth are descending, but they're nowhere near coming close to the surface of the gums. So if it's teething, then seriously send me prayers, because we could have months ahead of us. He's not eating that much, like at least not as much as he usually does, but otherwise is totally fine during the day, aside from like the tantrums and being really gnellig, like whiny and stuff like that. I think he's just coming into his own and becoming very aware of his wants and needs and desires, and he is not communicating with words. He communicates with like grunts and gestures, stuff like that, and I'm able to interpret it, but I cannot give him 100% of my time all day long. I can't. I have a farm to take care of. I have a job. I work. I've got all the laundry, all the dishes. I've got my toddler to take care of, and I'm trying to take care of myself too. That is very, very important to me, and my mental health and my competency as a human being in general is to be able to give back to me right now. And it's making it very difficult, because I have to wake up every morning at 5 o'clock and consciously make the decision to go work out, because it's the only time I will get to work out, knowing how desperately I need sleep, and knowing I'm going to come home to a house full of screaming, and my husband, who is like honestly just a ball of negativity right now. And I get it, like I'm not sunshine and rainbows to be around either, but there is really like an energy drain in this house that is unlike anything I've ever experienced, and it's gonna be fine. I mean, this is what stressful times are like in relationships and having small kids and just life in general. Like it's not always all sunshine. One of my favorite quotes actually is, if life were nothing but sunshine, it would be a desert. And that is so true. We need the downs to have ups, but it is really, really difficult right now. It's difficult to stay positive. It's difficult to give 100% at the gym when I don't even have 50% to give to life in general. Diet. Okay, I have something to say about diet though. Like I said in my last week's video, how I've just sort of been in survival mode and was finding that I was getting a little obsessive over not having like the perfect diet. I realized that that was probably my way of trying to bring control back to my life, because right now things feel very much out of control. So this week, I've been doing sort of the same thing. I've been trying to make good decisions. It's not like I make bad decisions, it's just that I expect perfection, and I want only perfection. I want to like maximize results and things like that. And it just can't be like that always in life. There are weeks that I'm going to be right on track with everything, and weeks where I just need to take it one step at a time and not fall off the deep end. And I'll tell you what, I have not fallen off the deep end. I have not eaten any junk food. I haven't eaten any like candy or chocolate or wine. Do you guys have any idea how badly I have wanted to drink an entire bottle of wine and a whole bar of dark chocolate? Like, the fact that I haven't gone to that place yet is incredible. But anyway, what I did do yesterday though was I wrote out a whole meal plan. I picked out new foods for myself. I'm gonna make smoothies again because I'm really struggling to get enough vegetables into my diet. And I'm gonna make chicken burgers, which I'm gonna eat without the bun because I don't need the bun anyway. But for lunch, I figured I'll have like an avocado and a chicken burger with lettuce and tomatoes and pickles and some ketchup or whatever, and also a couple eggs. So that's like a really good high protein, high healthy fat lunch. Banana and peanut butter, my ride or die banana and peanut butter for like an afternoon snack. And then for dinner, I'm just gonna eat whatever we're doing for dinner. This week we're having salmon, we're having rice, we're having broccoli. But I feel really good about my diet plan. I'm gonna do a bunch of meal prep today. I'm gonna make my chicken burgers, at least the first batch. and I'm gonna make the smoothie, like I said, and I'm just gonna take it one day at a time. I find myself feeling full of anxiety, angst, I don't want to say depression, but I'm being severely affected by the stress of constant screaming, constant crying, no sleep, no rest, no peace. Everybody needs something from me. The baby, the toddler, my husband. I guess I should also say he has chronic back issues and they just are flaring up left and right, and he can't move, so he really and anyone who's dealt with chronic pain, especially chronic back pain, you know how that will pull you into the darkest of darkness. So there's that I have to be very sensitive about, and I'm so exhausted. The baby and the toddler are finally asleep. All I want to do is go to bed, but instead I have to do an hour of massage therapy for him and his back because he needs it. And that's what we do for people we love. But anyway, I get so overwhelmed by the constant requirement of me. Everyone needs something from me. I can't get away. I can't escape. Oh my God. And I get so overwhelmed that sometimes I just need to take a breath, literally just take a breath and just focus on getting to the next moment. Just make it to the next moment, make it to the next meal, fill my body with healthy, clean foods, and try to bring some mental peace to my life. And that has been this week. And it's very uncomfortable talking about these types of things. I don't know who's watching my videos. I don't want to share personal information like this, but the honest to God truth is I have gotten so much from YouTube watching videos like this where women literally get on camera and talk about things that are so not positive and uplifting about their life. And it has brought me so much comfort knowing that I'm not the only one. And of course I know I'm not the only one. Of course everyone goes through this. But people don't talk about it. And you get so influenced by how all, the only things people talk about are the clean things, the not messy things, and life is great and this and that, or occasionally they have issues, whatever. But I hope that at the end of this year I can look back on this video and think, man, those were some tough times, but I pushed through. Just like I did with pumping. Those were some dark times, and I really wish I had filmed some videos about how hard it was, but I was even more overwhelmed then than I am now. I couldn't even bring myself to pick up a camera. But I got through this week. It is Friday, February 7th. I've got my weigh-in 2 days. I'm feeling good. I might just have had a stable week where no changes have been made, but no changes are good changes when you have had a week of just suffocating stress and overwhelm like I have had this week and last week also. So that's my update for this week. It is not all sunshine and butterflies, but it's my life, and this is the kind of shit you gotta push through when you have a goal and you commit to it. It is not gonna always be easy, and it's the hard times that really prove your commitment to everything, to your relationship, to your goals, to whatever it is that is important to you. It's the hard times that really show what you're made of, and it's pushing through these hard times and continuing to fight through it that make you so proud and so much stronger as a person once things get better. And I know things will get better. I know things will get better. It's just really hard right now in this moment. So with that said, let's make a smoothie. So I thought I was done for the talking portion of this video, but it's a new day today. It's Saturday, February something, I don't know, but I wanted to give a rundown of what happened between when I finished my video yesterday and today. So first of all, my sweet, darling, wonderful husband called me like right after I finished vlogging, and he just started to apologize profusely for how moody he's been, which of course made me break down sobbing and begging for forgiveness for how moody I have been. And we both agree that we are just so tired and things are so frustrating, and we both have different ways of venting when we have had it up to here. And this is like such a classic thing. But the reason I'm talking about this is because it just changed my whole temperament yesterday, and I just felt so much more positive despite the sleep deprivation. And he and I both talked about our son and just like how our son is exploding with skills right now. Anyway, but last night's sleep was worse than any night I've had so far. I'm going to put a picture here, a screenshot of my Fitbit sleep result from last night. I believe it was 3 hours and 26 minutes of sleep last night. That's awesome, Sander woke up every hour. We had actually tried to go to bed closer to 9:30, but it took me, like an hour to get him back to sleep, because he always wakes up right when we turn the TV off and we're about to go to bed. And yes, we've got white noise going on and everything like that. Anyway, and then he woke up every hour, pretty much every hour and 15 minutes, I think it was. And then at 2:44 he woke up, and that was pretty much the end of my night. My Fitbit doesn't even register that I slept at all between then and 6:30 when I finally dragged my butt out of bed. I was pretty much like awake with him the whole time. It was just a dance of getting him to fall asleep, and then I'd lay my head down and nod off just for him to start shrieking. I got a good look in his mouth today though, and I do think I see this tooth coming up. And he also did have a lot of gas this morning, so who knows? I don't know what's going on, but sleep is so developmental, and it's just one of those things that we need to keep pushing through the fire. We will make it through, but it is devastating. And let me tell you, like, today is it's Saturday, but it's my first workout day of the week. I work out Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I rest Thursday and Friday. And to start the workout week off on this foot was pretty devastating, especially since it's leg day today. But let me tell you guys, I had the most kick-ass, literally and figuratively, leg day so far of this whole journey. I increased my weights on squats. I increased my weights on the leg press. I increased my weights on the calf raise. I increased my the weights I use when I do the back extension bench and I work my obliques and my glutes. I started using weight plates when I did incline crunches today, and I did the Roman chair for the first time. Ab workouts, I increased the weights that I do. I do that one crunch machine. It's just an easy ab workout that I can fit into my circuits, and increase the weight substantially on that. Increase the weight on my adductor exercise, when you bring your legs together like this. Funny note about that, and now I'm probably going off the deep end because I don't know who is familiar with that machine and stuff, but if you guys have been following my channel, you'll know that I've had issues with my symphysis pubis. I've never had SPD in pregnancy, but I did tear the ligament in my symphysis pubis, which is where your pelvis meets on your near your pubic, at your pubic bone, under your pubic bone. It is your pubic bone. Anyway, I tore the tendon in between.
I don't know if that is the cause for this or if it's something else, but I have never been able to do adductor exercises since having my first baby. I get this terrible stabbing pain, like right in my pubic bone. But I found a way around it. I learned that if I use my hands to push my knees together, because like you're pushing weight in, right, to work your inner thighs. If I use my hands to help my knees get together, and then I hold that instead of going back, open, close, open, close, open, close, like you're supposed to. If I just help my knees close and I pinch them real tight and hold it for 30 seconds, I get an awesome like workout in my inner thighs, and I don't get that stabbing pain or the stress of the open close situation. So that's exciting. Anyway, I just wanted to end this weekly vlog on a happier note, because although I am monstrously sleep deprived, I still freaking showed up to the gym, and I channeled my anger in the weight room. And I just can't even tell you guys how much I freaking love lifting weights now. I have never ever liked lifting weights. I've always liked to just park my butt on a cardio machine and tune out the world and watch my shows and just break a sweat and think I'm getting a workout and end my day. But the weight room, like, I freaking love the weight room because you can always take rests. You can like gather up all your energy and your anger and your angst or your excitement and your power and your like your goals and your desires and everything like that. You just focus it all together, you do the exercise, you make it burn, and then you can just stop and rest. And then do it all over again. And it feels so good. It feels so much different than having a cardio-based workout. And I'm a believer. So that's all I want to say. Hopefully the next video will be the weigh-in. Because I hope I don't have anything else to add between now and tomorrow morning. So, bye guys. Okay, you guys can probably hear my child going crazy in the background, but let's do our weigh-in. $72.5! Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I really didn't think I'd be down this week because it's just been like so hard.